Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Mika, reporting on Mika Online TV. So guys, on my video today, I want to talk about Burna Boy and the South African artist. So guys, the South African artist asked Burna Boy not to come to their country. And the reason they gave for this warning is because Burna Boy threatened, according to them, Burna Boy threatened AKA. So AKA is a South African rap artist. So this whole thing started a few months ago, September, early September to be precise. During that bloody xenophobic attack from South African to the foreign nationals, especially the African nationals in their country. So during that period, the attack on the foreigners was so brutal, and the videos that were coming online, how the South Africans are burning down shops of foreigners, how South Africans are attacking foreigners, getting them killed on a cool broad daylight, and in most cases they get the normal foreigners in their country, they get them burnt and they record it and send it online, So during that period, emotions were running so high, And Burna Boy, according to him, he has also stayed in South Africa, and according to him, he has also had his own, part of the xenophobic attack during his time in South Africa. So, guys, but before I go further, let me just put on the tweet he wrote about how he was during his time in South Africa, how he was attacked. So just stay tuned and see the write-up, so you don't think I'm making all these things up. So, guys, this AKA of a guy, this guy have already have an issue with Nigerians. I don't know what it's all about, but according to the way he tweet, the kind of tweet he tweet against Nigerians. Last time, the one he tweeted last time was about during the Nation Cup that was held in Egypt. So when South African lose to Nigerian team. The guy came online, on Twitter, and he tweeted a lot of things. And just stay tuned. These are some of the things he tweeted. So when this xenophobic attack started again, that was so bloody and there was a lot of rooting on it. So this AKA also made some comment. Not him alone. There were some other artists and one lady, one female artist. So but the foreigners didn't get this thing. They didn't take it lightly with them. So they were tweeting back at them. So many artists tweeted back at them, like Davido, I think he tweeted back at AKA in particular. And for that reason, the female artist among them, she apologized online. She tweeted back and apologized that she didn't meant it. And it was cool. But AKA refused to apologize. And at that point, Burna Boy, being that at that point the emotions were running high. So Burna Boy tweeted a lot of things, and these are some of the things he tweeted here. So those are some of the things he tweeted. But this concert that is coming up in South Africa, African Unite concert, the reason for organizing this concert is just for the African to unite, with South African because of the event that happened. So I'm pretty sure that the organizers of that show actually wanted to bring some unity among Africans so that the relationship would be there again, But the problem is when this the news broke up that there is this concert that want to head in South Africa, of which the organizers included Burna Boy and some foreign artists like Jidenna and Questa. So when of course the South African the artists, when they heard about this, they were like issuing a lot of threats, that so Burna Boy shouldn't come to their country, that he insulted their country, that he threatened to deal with AKA, and among all the accusations they are laying against Burna Boy, this very tweet, this one I'm going to show you, is the one they are heading on, that this is the reason why they don't want Burna Boy to come to their country. So, guys, that was actually the tweet that Burna Boy tweeted that got South African people. That, as a matter of fact, that is the one they are heading on. That Burna Boy used to threaten, what is it called, their country, that he insulted their country, that he even made a threat to the government to do something. If not, he will not step his foot on South Africa. And of course, Mr. AKA, the guy who loved to tweet, when he heard about the concert, the African Unite concert, he started tweeting again that Burna Boy should, that he called himself the African giant. He should show that he's an African giant and apologize to him, for threatening him, And this is actually the tweet he tweeted, that Burna Boy have to apologize. That is actually some of the tweets he tweeted, asking Burna Boy that he called himself the African giant, that he should apologize to him and be the African giant. So, but all these things that is going on, me personally, I can actually tell you that Burna Boy at the moment, the guy is on fire. He's the African giant. You can't take it away from him. He is the first African artist to sold out shows in London, in different part of the world. And I bet you, even if he decide to organize show in countries like China, he will still set the show up. He will sold up. The show will be sold up. Because the guy is good. You don't even need to understand what he's singing, but it's the song, the beat. I mean, the thing, it goes through your vein. You just go through your vein to your soul. So the guy is on fire. He's the man of the moment. So we can't take it away from him. So for that reason, what I'm saying now is that Burna Boy to agree to even go to this concert, it means that he have the unity of Africa at hand. Because at the moment, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have time. He have a lot of shows. He's doing this African Giants tour that is going all over the world. So for him to agree to even come to South Africa after he has said he will not come to South Africa again is because he has seen that the government have actually stepped up, and because after that xenophobic attack, the African countries, some of the leaders, they start going to South Africa, and some diplomats, some South African diplomats in some of the African countries, they start making peace with the government of those countries, and the matter, this xenophobic attack at the moment have calmed down. So for him to go there, he just want to make some unity among Africa. And he tweeted again that the proceeds from the show, that the many parts of the profits from the show, it will be donated to those that lost their goods during the xenophobic attack. Because you will recall that during that xenophobic attack, a lot of people lose their goods, because shops were looted, the goods were being carted away with, and up to this moment, I've never heard about the government of South Africa compensating these people. These are foreign nationals who came to your country, they struggled, and they got to the point that they are, at the point of whereby their business are grooming. Now, during this xenophobic attack, your people came and rooted it and killed a lot of people. What I think is this, man. I just think that South Africa, those South African artists, not all the South Africa, because there are a lot of good South African, especially the ladies, because during all this period, this xenophobic period, there are a lot of South African ladies who were coming online, making videos, trying to condemn what their men were doing, but those South African artists, many of them, those that are making noise now, asking Burna Boy not to come to their country, many of them never even condemn the xenophobic attack. They relax. I don't even know what they were. I don't even know if they feel it's normal that you get a fellow human being, you get the person killed. He didn't steal from you. He didn't do anything wrong to you. His only crime was he came to your country and he struggled and he's becoming successful and you're jealous of him. So I think the South African artists, they should even be grateful that Burna Boy, despite his tight schedule, decide to come to South Africa for this African Unite concert. They should be grateful. And someone like AKA who has tweeted that Burna Boy have to apologize, that he have to apologize to him, that as a matter of fact that Burna Boy offended him, that he didn't offend Burna Boy, that he's older than Burna Boy. These are the things he tweeted. The fact is this: if AKA is afraid of Burna Boy, or he feels that there is something going on, what he have to do, he just have to seize this opportunity that Burna Boy is coming to South Africa to try and make peace. He can actually discuss with the organizers so that they can organize some kind of a peaceful meeting between him and Burna Boy. Then they will make peace. But for him coming up online asking Burna Boy to apologize for what? I didn't even get the fact. Apologize for what? He didn't offend you. He didn't offend South Africa. He only in his view of which is natural. Because as a matter of fact, maybe most of you didn't even get some of those videos, some of those horrors that your countrymen and women, committed against the African nationals. They get them killed on the street. Get human being burnt, go to the shop, burn it down, get people burnt, and you guys were surrounding the person, you allow the person to get burnt. Someone who didn't steal from you. You guys did a lot of bad. I don't want to start bringing most of all these things that have died down. But you guys should not make people to start remembering the evil that you guys committed against African nationals in your country. That is so bad. So you guys don't even have the right to, or the moral justification to coming out to ask Burna Boy to apologize. Apologize for tweeting, for airing his mind. Do you guys even know the kind of emotion that we are running at that point? Come on, man. You guys should be reasonable, man. And for you, AKA, like I said earlier, try and find a way to meet up with the organizers so that during the show they can, try to make peace between you and Burna Boy. So for you asking Burna Boy to apologize to you, to be the African giant, of course he's the African giant. You can't take it away from him. Nobody will. At the moment, the whole world will testify to that fact. So you can't take it away from him. So what I urge you to do is this: try and make peace with him. You understand? And for you asking him to apologize, or the South African artists, some of them, not all, but many of them, asking Burna Boy to apologize, that is an error, man. I didn't get it, man. I didn't even see what he should be apologizing for. Maybe you guys should state it clear that he insulted you, that he made a threat to your country and your country obeyed. Is that a threat? He aimed his view that it's not coming to your country until your country do something against the xenophobic attack on nationals or on foreign nationals in your country. And he used his platform. If Burna Boy have not gotten to the level that he is, most of those things you guys will take him as a useless person. But because of his platform, he used it, and he used it very well at the time that is being needed. Not all artists spoke loud like that way, but he took the bull by the horn and he rose up and spoke. So you guys should find a way to make peace with Burna Boy if you think that you guys offended him. Because I can even tell you that Burna Boy is not even thinking about this thing. This guy is just so busy with a lot of show he's doing. You understand? So guys, you guys have to borrow sense, man. Stop acting awkwardly. Borrow sense and do the right thing. You get what I'm saying? Anybody when no one to surgery, you know the other part that follows, man. That is Burna Boy. Shout out to the Africa Giant. Peace up, man.